The Two-Gun Kid.
Out of the West rides a lone figure, 2 guns at his hips, a song on his lips, seeking adventure, fighting injustice, and righting wrongs. His name is a legend on the tongues of the people, who forever speak of his courage and valor. Into the town of Sundown, Arizona, rides a smiling, singing stranger.
I got 2 guns that bark, bark and roar. They're shooting day and night. I got 2 guns and wish I had 4, because I like to fight. Oh dee la dee 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 oh. Oh dee la dee dee oh.
Suddenly, a shot rings out.
Oh, this is like old times, eh, Cyclone? When there's trouble around, the best thing to do is head right for it, huh, Cyclone? And next time I ask anybody to have a drink with me, he'd better not refuse.
Like greased lightning, the Kid and Cyclone charge into the saloon, ready for action.
I wouldn't wave that gun around if I was you, partner. It might go off and hurt somebody. Suffering coyotes! Lem, who's that? Don't know, but he must be a stranger in these parts to talk that way. I hope for your sake you weren't addressing me, stranger. I just don't like anyone to raise his voice to me. Well now, sir, looks like you and me should have a confab. Move over, pal. Make room for me. Fireworks will be starting in a minute now. I don't like your manner or your face. Reckon as I'll have to rub them both out. Draw your shooting iron. Hold on now. Getting killed in a gun duel is mighty permanent. Think it over. Yeah, sniveling coward. Full of big talk, but afraid to fight, ain't ya? I'm right sorry you did that, partner. Yep, powerful sorry.
Faster than the eye can follow, a black boot lashes out.
Now that that piece of iron is out of your hands, partner, we'll see how brave you are. Why, you... Hope you'll excuse the glove. Now that the commotion's died down, recognize how I'll have a large happen glass of milk.
Brett, where's my filler?
If that's the hombre you're looking for, ma'am, you'll find him resting up a bit down there.
Brett, oh, Brett, you're... He's hurt you. You bleeding.
Let me alone. I'm alright.
You snaring bully. Take that.
Looks like this is my day to get slapped, eh, Marshal? Hope you're not going to try it too. You're quite a firebrand, son. Know who that creature was? That was Brett Dawson and his gal Gloria. He's the biggest man in these higher parts, and a tough hombre to have as an enemy. Do you mind if I finish sipping my milk before I begin trembling, Marshal? Well, this looks like a nice little town, eh, Cyclone? Reckon we'll settle here for a spell. How much is the room for tonight, partner? Sorry, cowboy. Ain't got no rooms for anybody who's an enemy of Brett Dawson.
Swiftly, a black gun appears as if from nowhere.
Now don't get mad at me, son. Don't shoot. Please don't shoot. Relax, partner. I wasn't meaning to shoot you. I just figure if you're not renting any rooms, you won't be needing that sign anymore. Oh! Howdy, Smithy. How about inspecting my stallion's horseshoes? We've done a lot of hard riding these past few weeks. Sorry, cowboy. Busy now. Suppose you're going to tell me you can't look at my horse's shoes 'cause I had a slight argument with that guy Dawson, huh? That's about it. I wouldn't be worth a plugged nickel if Dawson found out I had dealings with ya. Looks as if Brett Dawson really does have this down sewed up. Tell me, Smithy, you look like a regular guy. Why do ya put up with him? Nothing else we can do, cowboy. Ever since old Ralph Dawson passed away, and his son Brett inherited all his money and property, things ain't been the same around here. Young Brett Dawson came back from college and took over the whole town. And while his father was a law-abiding fair and square man, Bet's just a spoiled, no-good, bullying coyote, and the fastest man on the draw in Sundown. And there's nothing we can do about it. Dawson holds mortgages on every home, and anybody who crosses him either winds up with bullet hole ventilation or homeless. Too bad about his fiancée Gloria, though. She's a nice girl, and no one's got the heart to tell her what a coyote her future husband is. Thanks a lot, Pat. Now is that the way to the Dawson Ranch? Yep, if you head that way, you can't miss it. Suffering coyotes, you ain't meaning to go there, are ya? Why, you're a dead pigeon, if you do. I've been a dead pigeon afore, and I'm still galloping around. Slan pop.
And so, without a second thought, the two-gun kid rides into enemy territory, straight and tall in the saddle, a song on his lips, and adventure in his heart. At that moment, in the main room of the Dawson Ranch house, a tense scene is taking place between Brett and his fiancée.
That'll teach ya not to put your snooping nose into my business. Ya, sniveling female.
You slapped me.
Next time, see to it that you don't go telling me which mortgages to foreclose and which not to foreclose.
But Brett, the Roaches have been living in that house for the past 37 years. You just can't turn them out.
I can do it, and I will do it. I'm top man in these parts, and what I say goes.
It's true then. At last my eyes are open. You're everything folks say. And to think I used to defend you, what a fool. What a blind fool I've been. I've got to get away from here. Brad Dawson's mad.
Come back, you vixen! I'll get you wherever you go. You're not leaving me, now or ever. We're getting hitched right away.
No, no, not that. I hate you, hate you.
So you've turned against me too? Well, if I can't have you, no one can. I'll kill you first.
You can't mean what you're saying. Put me down. Let me go, I say.
I'll bring you to the plateau, and no one will ever know. You'll be mine alone. I'll fool them all.
But, as if in league with fate, the two-gun kid comes in sight of the ranch at that moment.
Here's the Dawson's place. Reckon us how it's time for a neighborly visit, huh, Cyclone? Howlin' Coyotes, that's the hombre the boss had a run-in with in town. Look as if I'm in for a little reception. If Dawson finds out he set foot on his territory, he'll skin us all alive. Let's take care of 'em, boys. Say, stranger, we'll give you 3 seconds to get off in this place. Oh, now that ain't very neighborly, you know. It's your skin or ours, and we're aiming to keep ours.
Faster than a wild pinto, the two-gun kid whips into galvanized action.
Reckon I'll have to teach them some manners. Holy smoke! Where'd he go? At a boy, Cyclone! Keep it going! Look out! He's got us! Relax, boys. You can get down soon as you untie the knot. I'm staying out of that hombre's way from now on. I see it, but I don't believe it.
Moments later.
Don't, Brett. You can't be serious.
You'll find out how serious I am. No girl spurs Brett Dawson and leaves. Say, that hombre's sure burning up the range.
The sharp ears and eyes of the two-gun kid quickly take in the whole scene.
Han!
Galloping cactus, it's Dawson, and he's hurting that gal. I'm being followed. It's that creature who fought me in town. I'll show him. I'll show him all.
Brad, don't.
Let's go, Cyclone. Oh! Get him! That hombre's got a good eye, but he won't get another chance.
We can't go any farther.
That's right, Gloria. This is the end of the trail for you. Wonder what that coyote is up to.
You're mad. I've got to get away. I've got to.
You won't escape me. Ha ha! This is what I planned for you in a way. Thanks for making it so easy for me. Goodbye, girl. Ha 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 ha.
Brad, don't cut the rope. Brad.
What? I'm giving ya more of a chance than you deserve, Dawson. Draw your gun before I send ya down the last trail. You fool! I'm the fastest shot in this state. You haven't a chance with a winged arm. I'll kill you.
Faster than the lightning sting of a bullwhip, a gun appears in Dawson's right hand. A gun aimed at the heart of the kid. But the man doesn't live who can beat the two-gun kid to the draw, no matter which hand or holster is used.
My hand!
In a mad, panicky attempt to escape the kid's two-gun justice, Dawson races onto the already weakened bridge, and...
You'll never get me! Never! Come back, you fool!
Brett, get off the bridge. It's falling. Brett.
But a sudden throw by the kid, and Gloria is saved.
I can only save one of them by last one, and it won't be Dawson. Yo!
And, an hour later, after a fond farewell, the two-gun kid again seeks out the distant trails of adventure and thrills.
And now the settlers hereabouts can live in peace with Brett Gunn. And thanks to you, I realized the great mistake I almost made. Orchid, how can any of us thank you?
Fixing my shoulder and smiling so sweet is thanking enough, little lady. Hasta la vista.